Okay, yeah, something like hello, my name is Juan, and hello, my name is Juan, and this is a short video application for hello, hello, my name is Juan, and this is my application for the Stripe hiring. Hello, my name is Juan, and this is my application for the Stripe comms department. I want to keep it brief, so I have decided on this framework for the video. It's going to be more or less running on this topic of at what am I 10x? I found out that you guys were hiring on this tweet. Are they hiring? Stripe.com's team is actually pretty hilarious by Yasin, right? So I thought that the 10x frame is something that fits the Yasin's vibe, right? And I thought it fit this application as well. So just like Yasin is a 10x builder, I have to think of what am I 10x at, right? And I am 10x at, I would say, doing YouTube in general. My proof is my YouTube channel. I have uploaded over 100 videos. I think maybe it says it at the top, 285 videos, like 200 of them in the past year and a half or 2 years. And yeah, there are personal videos about the things that I like to think about. They are not deeply edited. My goal was to publish in this Visakan sense. Lately, I have been posting less videos because I have also been streaming, and that has replaced my video making role. But yeah, I have also been really consistent at streaming. I think this is what I am 10x at. Another thing I am 10x at is writing, I would say. This is, I made a Google Takeout comments parser. Well, ChatGPT made one for me. And yeah, I basically took all of the archives of my comments, ran them through a filter of which ones are over 1,500 characters long. And I got, all of these files. And I think I counted it like roughly, and it's more or less over 100,000 words, and this stops at 2022, so I have even more of those. And I think this shows that I write a lot on YouTube comment section. This is kind of the medium that I've chosen. Instead of a blog, which would be more convenient, I guess, I chose this way. And the other part where I am a prolific writer, you could say, is on Twitter. I have 87,000 posts. My account is from 2011, so I guess it doesn't sound like a lot, but most of my tweets are from around 2020 onwards, as is common in this sector of Twitter, in this part of Twitter. Now that I have listed what I am 10x at, I want to list also some other possibly relevant things that I am not 10x at, but I think could be interesting to know about me. And that is basically that on Twitter, I am, you could say, part of this AI adjacent. I am interested in this AI movement. I am interested in this entrepreneurship environment. But I am not 10x at engineering, entrepreneurship. I am not 10x at AI. Also, I am also not 10x at engineering. But then some skills that I have are editing, video editing, and image editing. I am not 10x at those. I can edit video. I have an editing reel. I have made a document here where an addendum to this video, where I list some of those experiences that I have had. But I wouldn't consider myself a 10x video editor. I consider myself a 10x YouTuber in this sense of, in this more all-encompassing sense of publishing and that kind of thing. Then some education. I do have some web development training. I have done one of those YouTube. Well, it wasn't on YouTube. It was on Twitch. Free bootcamp. I have completed basically the full bootcamp on web development. It was on the MERN stack, on the Mongo, Express, React, and Node. Very little React though, and that's why I don't consider myself a 10x developer. But I do have that knowledge. And I am a mechanical engineer. I also don't consider myself a mechanical engineer, but it is something that shapes me. I also would say that I play games. I think that's relevant for the language that it gives you, right? But I am not a 10x gamer either, right? I'm not very good at games. Then I guess this is my caveat to everything, right? Some people, this is a Visa tweet. Visa here says, some people think I am a very hardworking tweeter, but another way of framing it is I'm a very lazy novelist. You could say that I am a lazy editor. You could say that I am a very prolific YouTube maker, right? There are these sides of the coin, right? Oh, I want to add that I have worked with Visa for one short work, and I will put more details about it on the additional details page, in case you're curious. I want to keep this video short, more or less. And to end the video, I want to, I guess, point towards a direction where I could apply to, right? I have not said to which position I'm applying to at the beginning of the video, because I am not really applying for this exact position, but it is the closest I could find on the roles page from the Stripe jobs page. And it is this internal communications business and product writer in the comms department, well, in the comms team here. And I think that I don't fit some of these things, like 5 years of experience or actual experience working in a technology or software in organization, but I think I do meet some of the others, right? And the skills that I have could fit or could be on some lens applied to some of these things, like being a writer. Exceptional is for others to judge these things, right? Here you guys say that you are encouraged to apply even if your experience doesn't precisely match. So even though it says minimum requirements, I am going to apply. Thank you for listening. This is, I am excited for this position, and I hope you are as well. Thank you for giving me the opportunity, and hope to hear back from you soon. Goodbye. Okay, done. Now I'm going to record again, a thing that I have already recorded, but I'm going to record it again to make it shorter, because it was 15 minutes long, and yeah. And I'm going to record it also in Spanish and English. Hola, me llamo Juan y este es un vídeo de presentación en el que doy las razones por las que creo que soy un buen candidato a la posición de test driver. Este vídeo lo he estructurado con estos 4 puntos y voy a hablar sobre los aspectos de dentro de estos 4 puntos en los que son más relevantes para esta posición. Formación continua, experiencia en I+D, mi perfil un poco internacional y otro apartado de otros en el que entro en temas más personales como mis hobbies, por ejemplo. Formación continua es el primer pilar y soy ingeniero mecánico en la Universidad Politécnica de Madrid, pero más allá de lo que me ofreció en mis estudios, me quise involucrar un poco más, ¿no? Y me metí en el equipo UPM Moto Student, en el que desarrollamos una motocicleta de competición para competir contra otros estudiantes de otras universidades. Y creo que esto me aportó algo importante y relevante para esta posición de test driver en el apartado de testing, porque la moto, al desarrollarla nosotros desde cero, teníamos que testearla y estábamos en entornos de circuito, en entornos de taller, pues eso, realizando diferentes tipos de pruebas que pueden ser, que me dieran un poco de experiencia relevante para la posición a la que estoy aplicando. Continuando con lo de la formación, esta es es una foto que he hecho a unos apuntes que tenía de hace unos años de los cursos de Roberto Gómez Bueno, en concreto de telemetría y análisis de datos y de dinámica vehicular. Adquisición de datos, perdón. Y estos son un ejemplo de un tipo de formación adicional sobre temas relevantes, es decir, sí. La dinámica vehicular es un tema que, es importante son conocimientos importantes para esto. Hola, me llamo Juan y este es un vídeo de presentación con mi candidatura a la posición de test driver, dando razones por las que yo creo que soy un buen candidato para esta posición. Archivo, ajustes, atajos, F8. Hola. Hola, mi nombre es Juan y este es mi vídeo presentación para la posición de test driver y dando razones por las que creo que puede ser un buen candidato para la misma. En este vídeo voy a hablar sobre estos 4 puntos: formación continua, experiencia en I+D, perfil internacional y otros hobbies, temas más personales míos, en los aspectos que yo creo que son más relevantes para esta posición. El primer punto lo he llamado formación continua, porque aunque soy ingeniero mecánico en la Universidad Politécnica de Madrid, quería demostrar un poco que he ido un poco más allá, ¿no? Y me he ido formando más allá de lo que mi carrera me ofrecía, adquiriendo conocimientos que pueden ser relevantes para esta posición. Por ejemplo, la primera experiencia de la que quiero hablar es el equipo UPM Moto Student. Es un equipo de motocicletas de competición en el que los estudiantes pues creamos una motocicleta más o menos desde cero o desde los prototipos de años anteriores y pues eso, la tenemos que, al ser desde cero, entra en proceso de pruebas que me ha aportado, yo creo, experiencias relevantes para este tipo de testing. Hola. Hola, me llamo Juan y este es mi vídeo de presentación para la candidatura a Test Driver. Hola, me llamo Juan y este es un vídeo de presentación en el que voy a dar las razones por las que creo que soy un buen candidato para la posición de Test Driver. Este vídeo lo he estructurado en estos 4 puntos: formación continua, experiencia en I+D, perfil internacional y otros, hablando un poco de temas más personales o mis hobbies, en los aspectos que son, yo creo, más relevantes para esta posición. El primer pilar de este vídeo lo he llamado formación continua, por demostrar que, bueno, soy ingeniero mecánico en la UPM, pero más allá de ello he ido un poco, pues, un poco más allá. La primera experiencia que quiero comentar para demostrar esto es UPM Moto Student. Esto es un equipo de motocicletas de competición desarrolladas por estudiantes que competimos contra otras universidades, contra estudiantes de otras universidades. Y bueno, estaba en mi facultad, por eso me uní y porque, bueno, siempre he sentido pasión por el mundo del motor y esto era como lo que estaba más a mi alcance en ese sentido. Y lo más relevante de esta experiencia para la posición de testing es, pues eso, el testing, que al ser una motocicleta desarrollada desde más o menos cero, requiere bastante testing, entonces tengo experiencia en este tipo de ambientes desde hace bastante tiempo, gracias a esta experiencia. Desde ambientes de pruebas estáticas, en taller, cerca de la uni, dentro de la uni, en banco de potencia, ese tipo de cosas, hasta, pues eso, pruebas fuera de trackside, en entornos de circuito, etcétera, en kartings, ese tipo de cosas. Continuando con esto de la formación continua, quería hablar de unos cursos que he tomado de dinámica vehicular y en telemetría y adquisición de datos. Esta es una imagen que hice de los apuntes para ilustrarlo un poco, que Roberto Gómez Bueno impartió. Y bueno, esto creo que es otro. Destaco por su relación con esto de nuevo, con D3 Driver. Yo creo que la dinámica vehicular, por ejemplo, y en general la adquisición de datos y la telemetría son temas importantes a tener en cuenta y conocimientos que pueden ser útiles en este sentido para una posición de test driver. Otro aspecto que considero relevante es YouTube o revistas, este tipo de cosas, medios del motor. El vídeo es una de mis pasiones y entonces veo bastante YouTube. Uno, por ejemplo, de mis creadores favoritos en este tipo de sentido, de algo que puede ser relacionado con este tipo de experiencias, es, por ejemplo, Guille Alfonsín. Soy Patreon o como se diga, miembro de la comunidad suya. Y sí, es algo que me ha aportado mucho en este sentido y que yo considero formación. Es contenido profundo, tiene un toque periodístico y aporta mucho en ese sentido, yo creo, en términos de saber comunicar lo que uno prueba, básicamente. Y bueno, tengo aquí pues algunas revistas tanto en inglés, en otros idiomas y en español también, sobre coches que aportan, yo creo, este enfoque periodístico, esta relación con la escritura que es útil para comunicar este tipo de experiencias. Qué mal. Experiencia la estoy usando todo el rato. Hi, I am recording job applications in Spanish now. Para una posición de test driver, yo creo que mi experiencia dentro de I+D es interesante. Mi primera experiencia, como ya he comentado, fue en UPM Moto Student. Allí había específicamente un apartado que se llamaba innovación dentro del proyecto de desarrollar una motocicleta de competición. Te pedían que pusiese, que fueses un paso más allá e innovases en algún tipo de sentido. Y eso era un proyecto aparte que puntuaba aparte. Por tanto, dentro de esa competición también estuve involucrado tanto escribiendo eso como desarrollándolo un poco. Y luego, profesionalmente, mi experiencia en Altran o Capgemini Engineering, cambiaron el nombre cuando estaba dentro. Empecé en Altran y luego le cambiaron el nombre. Esto era fui lo que se llama consultor consultor R&D, consultor en I+D, y era un entorno de investigación y desarrollo, se llamaba el Nido, y estábamos trabajando en aviones híbridos. Y bueno, cosas que me gustaron de este entorno, de este tipo de entorno de I+D, fueron la libertad de trabajo, la posibilidad de estar empatándote todo el rato como de nuevas ideas y de aprender dentro de este sector, que además era interesante, el sector de la aviación, y sobre todo en temas innovadores como estando alerta al estado del arte y todo ese tipo de cosas. Fueron una experiencia que me agradó. Y bueno, otra cosa, luego hubo una contraparte que no me agradó tanto, que es que, por eso he puesto esta imagen, habla del TRL, y era un TRL muy bajo, yo creo. Es decir, en este sentido, eran proyectos como que estaban en la fase de innovación muy poco desarrollada. Entonces, no era tan satisfactorio trabajar en ese tipo de proyectos como a mí me hubiese gustado, yo creo. Además, fue justo durante el COVID, entonces empezamos totalmente en remoto y yo creo que se notaba un poco que la estructura del equipo no estaba pensada para trabajar en ese tipo de entornos. Entonces, mi experiencia sufrió un poco en ese sentido, pero yo creo que para la posición en la que estoy aplicando Test Driver, corrige bastante de esos defectos que encontré y sigue teniendo bastante de lo bueno de lo que viene siendo el I+D. El siguiente pilar es mi perfil internacional. Vosotros pedís un poco que alguien que le guste viajar, alguien que esté motivado por este tipo de razones, y yo creo que soy una persona que le motiva esto. Me fui de Erasmus y fue una buena experiencia para mí. Fue en Alemania, en un entorno también bastante automotriz. Fue en Múnich, estaba BMW ahí, estaba Audi al lado en Ingolstadt, y luego fui alguna vez de viaje a Stuttgart a ver todo lo de Porsche. Fue una buena experiencia y sí, y me gusta viajar. Yo creo que es algo que demuestra que me gusta viajar. Es decir, puedo decirlo, pero lo he demostrado, básicamente. Y con idiomas, también quería comentar sobre mis idiomas. Es decir, mi inglés es C1 con el Advanced de Cambridge, pero bueno, yo me considero completamente fluido en ese sentido. Probablemente tenga más, en mi opinión. Estoy siendo, igual no suena humilde, pero yo creo que es la realidad. Por ejemplo, ahora en el alemán estoy certificado con una 2, y tomé clases de B1, B2, pero no me considero completamente fluido en alemán, por ejemplo. Eso. Y luego tengo otros idiomas como francés o japonés. Mi madre es japonesa, por eso sé un poco. Y francés de nivel de instituto. Pero yo creo que son incluso más bajos que mi nivel de alemán. Pero bueno, estarán por ahí igual. El cuarto punto son otros hobbies, y luego temas más personales que yo creo que quiero utilizar como un poco contraparte de la parte teórica, porque ahora he hablado mucho como incluso en entornos de testing y experiencias de testing y I+D, son todo bastante experiencias más teóricas que lo que viene siendo pues igual el trabajo más día a día de un test driver, aunque yo creo que el trabajo de test driver tiene bastante parte de escribir, comunicar, ese tipo de cosas, también tiene parte de probar, y quería utilizar mis experiencias más personales para comunicar mi interés o mi aptitud por este tipo de trabajo. Y el primero con el que quería empezar es la conducción. Me gusta mucho conducir, es algo que disfruto y sí, hasta el COVID sobre todo estuve participando en bastante de este tipo de experiencias y aprovechando bastante las oportunidades. Después igual un poco menos, pero hasta entonces bastante. Y sí, me gusta conducir con el propósito este de, bueno, obtener nuevas sensaciones, de disfrutar. Y, bueno, unos ejemplos son pruebas de conducción. Esto, por ejemplo, la foto de arriba a la derecha, esta es, es una captura de un vídeo de Danny Close, en el que por casualidad estaba ahí yo, pero bueno, me ha parecido ilustrativa, y era el GTI Day, un día en el que Volkswagen pues eso, organizó un evento para probar GTIs, y me aproveché de esa oportunidad. O pues alguna vez, como regalo de cumpleaños, me han regalado pruebas por dar unas cuantas vueltas con un Porsche por el Jarama. Otro tipo de ferias de automoción a veces tenían pruebas para coches. Me acuerdo de un GT86, pues cuando estuve en Alemania también, por ejemplo, alquilar coches, no sé, mucho tipo de experiencia de este sentido. Luego, más experiencias relacionadas, el sim racing. No soy un profesional en el sim racing, ni soy una persona que, bueno, sea muy seria en ese sentido, sino que es más bien algo de disfrute, algo de probar variedad antes que pues ser muy recurrente, por ejemplo, corriendo a la Copa Porsche, con Porsches todo el rato en el e-racing. No, soy más de probar distintos juegos, el TDU2, bueno, sí, TDU, no me viene a la cabeza, bueno, el Assetto Corsa, el Live for Speed, perdón, cambiar muchos setups, ¿no? Poner setups de drift, poner setups de grip, probar coches delantera, coches traseros, ese tipo de cosas, ¿no? Es un entorno que permite mucho la variedad en ese sentido y que y que por eso me llama la atención en ese sentido. Luego, ya relacionado con esto, pero sin ser conducción, la automoción en general pues es una de mis pasiones. Desde la Fórmula 1 hasta, sobre todo, bueno, me gusta sobre todo la variedad en ese sentido. Por eso que he puesto estos 3 ejemplos igual. Porque me gusta el motorsport, como por ejemplo ir a la Fórmula 1, seguir un poco la Fórmula 1, la innovación. A la derecha fue el evento de presentación del Mission E, el concepto de este Mission E. Te daban además una vuelta en Panamera, no te dejaban conducirlo, pero bueno. Pero sí, me gusta, pues eso, asistir a eventos de presentación de cosas de este tipo, estar un poco al tanto de qué va surgiendo. Esto yo creo que también va un poco atado a lo de información continua. Y luego también, por ejemplo, la historia del automóvil. Esta fue una foto, además, bastante reciente con la gente de Power Art, de una visita al Museo de Málaga del automóvil y la moda, es un Tatra. Y eso, me gusta la automoción en general como hobby, sobre todo en este sentido de variedad. Y bueno, la última parte de este último pilar es algo más personal, hablar un poco del COVID en adelante. Y yo creo que esto ha sido un poco mi etapa más creativa, igual un poco más separada de todo esto que acabo de comentar. He tenido experiencias en software, en vídeo y un poco en redes sociales. Y yo creo que ha sido mi etapa más creativa en ese sentido. Y también igual la más social en un sentido y la menos social en otro sentido, ¿no? Y yo creo que ha sido un gran aprendizaje en ese sentido en términos de comunicación, que pueda ser relevante, ¿no? Esto es un poco atándolo a algo que pueda ser relevante para una posición de test driver, pues ha sido como aprender a comunicarse con miembros de equipo en temas remotos, ese tipo de cosas. Es útil también hacer este tipo de vídeos, por ejemplo. Y bueno, también aprendizaje personal un poco en lo que me gusta a mí, ¿no? Y lo que he aprendido a echar de menos, ¿no? Y yo creo que ahora echo de menos, pues eso, echar de entornos experimentales un poco, ¿no? Es decir, he estado, sí, haciendo vídeo, haciendo software, trabajando en redes sociales y tal, pero estos son cosas bastante, bueno, teóricas, bastante en internet, y echo un poco de menos ese aspecto físico de, pues, trabajar en equipo físicamente con gente, estar más relacionado con personas en este tipo de entornos y también trabajar pues con coches directamente. Es decir, sí, desde el COVID, por ejemplo, ha sido todo muy remoto, todo muy en ese sentido, y echo de menos igual algo de lo opuesto. Hello. I'm recording a video. It's in Spanish. Sorry. You look like Blue Diamond Phillips. 1725. What's that? It's right now. Okay. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but hope it's good. I will finish this video and then I can talk to you. If you stay, I will continue talking. You can write where you are from and what car do you drive. I always ask these two questions, but yeah, I will finish the video first. Y bueno, como conclusión, un poco comentar que yo creo que estoy motivado para esta posición desde bastantes ángulos. Por ejemplo, el testing, motivado y que tengo un poco de experiencia en ese sentido, relacionada, ¿no? En tema de testing, en tema de automoción, debe ser un perfil internacional que le gustan los viajes en ese sentido. Y luego también un perfil soy igual en comparación con otros posibles candidatos, ¿no? Soy un perfil más analítico, con menos experiencia práctica comparado con otros, pero con algo de experiencia, yo creo. Y me gusta la variedad. Bueno, esto, por ejemplo, es comparando, imagínate, con alguien que viene de Uber, alguien que ha estado, pues igual 5 años trabajando, conduciendo Ubers. Pues no soy una persona que ha estado conduciendo yo tanto tiempo. O yo conduzco más por hobby, por tiempo libre en ese sentido, por disfrute. Pero mi contraparte es que tengo, pues, más conocimientos, igual técnicos en ese sentido, versus esa persona. Y, bueno, busco variedad. Me gusta la variedad, busco un entorno de equipo y busco eso, una experiencia un poco más experimental, valga la redundancia. Gracias por vuestra atención y un saludo. Espero oír de vuelta de vosotros y adiós. Okay, I'm finished. What's going on? Who am I with? Who's here with me right now? I asked these two questions always. Okay, let me make myself bigger. Sorry, and I can put you in chat here as well. Here, hello. I can explain what I was doing. Meanwhile, I was recording a job application. As the title says, I was recording job application. First, I recorded one in English to Stripe Comms. Then this one is for a Spanish company called, well, TRW, I don't know. It's a company. And I am applying to 2 positions at the same time, 2 test driving positions, one at Volkswagen and one at this braking manufacturer. And I was basically going through my experiences, blah, 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 to show. And as you can see, maybe you have sensed, if you know a little bit of Spanish, you know that I like cars based on what I have shown in my presentation. So I always ask this question. I ask, why do you like, what car do you drive? And that's the question I am directing to the audience. What car do you drive? If you don't have any replies to my questions, I don't know what I am going to talk about next. That's the problem. I have already done what I have had planned to do for today. I think I am going to plan what I'm going to do for tomorrow. Okay, fuck it, let's do this. Boop, boop. See, and boop. Okay, checked both of those things. And for tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to show what I yesterday after stream. Okay, after stream, I tidied up a little bit. I did vacuum. I cleaned my room. Well, that was, and I tried on clothes. So I think I did all of those. Today, after stream, I have to, how do you say? how do you say bed? Make the bed. Make the bed. Well, like change the sheets. Change sheets. That's the first thing I have to do. Then I'm not sure if I have anything else to do. I think I want to, in general, the theme of this week, I think, is going to be something like, not body, what things. I want to get in touch with my things. Like to do an inventory of all these things, right? You can see I have a lot of things there. So I want to make an inventory of it. Okay, I'm going to look who Diamond Phillips is. He's Filipino. I could see it. The hair as well, right? He portrays Richie Valens. And yeah, have you? Well, I can switch things. Switch this to here. And what did they say? Yeah, okay, this is more of a general thing, right? I do want to do an inventory of my things. I think tomorrow on stream I'm going to do that as well. Thank you for liking the video, by the way. And yeah, basically I thought of this idea, which was tidying up but recording it, right? So this is because I don't like to throw shit away. I don't like that, but I think that if I get the object on video, maybe I will be able to let go of it, right? Not sure. What do you people think about it? But yeah, that was one thing I thought of, to be able to like put together the streaming thing and the tidying up my room thing. But yeah, I feel like before that I have to have some kind of plan, right? I have to put. Yeah, I feel like I don't have enough boxes, right? I run out of boxes. I'm not sure what the categorization has to be, because I basically want to have a felt, not felt category, right? I have felt what, like the Marie Kondo Spark Joy thing. I want to have a pre-Spark Joy process, post-Spark Joy process thing, right? Whether or not, like not discerning a lot whether it sparks joy or not. I think it sparks joy, not sparks joy. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm explaining myself. Feel free to say something, by the way, in chat. I don't know. I also want to write. After stream, not sure. I think that I will do this at night. Writing. Hello, Chandrudu. Where are you from? I always ask these questions. Where are you from? And what car do you drive? Or what do you drive? Right? Because a lot of people, your name sounds kind of from India. So a lot of people from India or from Pakistan or from those places drive bikes. I have discovered. I guess I could also have thought of that. Well, ride bikes. So yeah, where are you from? What do you drive/ride? And yeah, I was talking about that I want to write afterwards. Writing. I want to. Well, I don't want to talk about what I want to write because they are things that I don't want to talk about here. That's why I want to write about them. But yeah, I started writing at like 3 a.m. or something and wrote more or less about for 1 hour yesterday, but with a lot of interruptions from Twitter because I was like also browsing Twitter and all that. I am from India. Nice. Where in India? And what do you drive? Are there college exams soon in India? I think they are, right? Telangana. I don't know that place. Telangana. That's what Hyderabad is. It's like in the middle, right? Is this considered the middle of India, or is it more considered South India? Yes, I am having semester exams. Yeah, I heard about that. Hyderabad, yes. Pakistan. Where in Pakistan are you from? And what do you guys drive? I always ask this as well. What do you drive? Or what do you ride? Because people from India and Pakistan, I have seen that they usually ride bikes. I have also already said this, but I repeat it in case. Well, it's not bad to repeat things, right? I have repeated myself a lot of times here in my channel, right? I stream every day. I probably repeat myself all the time. I have done videos on the same things over and over and over again, and I think it's not a bad thing, right? If you guys follow Visa Camberasamy, this guy says that repeating yourself is not bad actually, right? For example, this is what I talked about. Let's see. Controló 2020, maybe here. Reason for live? For live as in live stream, right? Not as in for a living. Islamabad. Okay, I watched a video with that about Islamabad yesterday. Here on stream, actually. Interesting city. Reason for live? The title, right? Well, the title? I don't know. Whatever the title is. Recording job applications. I was recording job applications. I have already recorded them, so now I am just continuing stream until more or less 20 minutes. I'm going to be streaming for 20 minutes more. What do you guys ride or drive? Because here, for example, yes, this tweet. What do you do for a living? Nothing. That is why I was recording job applications. Because I don't have a job. I do this for a living. Well, for a living, not for a living. I do this. And because I want to get some money, I recorded job applications. But yeah, a document is really an evolving braid. Exhaustion funnel. Well, this quote was interesting. This is something Visa wrote, I think. I'm going in circles a bunch, but I feel emboldened to do this on purpose because I'm remembering a bit in Marshall McLuhan's Understanding Media, where he talks about how oral traditions would, let me quote directly, Scholars today are acutely aware of a discrepancy between their way of treating subjects and the subject itself. Scriptural scholars of both the Old and the New Testaments frequently say that while the treatment must be linear, the subject is not. The subject treats the relations between God and man, and between God and the world, and of the relations between man and his neighbor. All of these subsist together. The Hebrew and Eastern mode of thought tackles problems and resolution at the outset of a discussion in a way typical of oral societies in general. The entire message is traced and retraced again and again on the rounds of a concentric spiral with seeming redundancy. One can stop anywhere after the first few sentences and have the full message, if one is willing to dig it. If saying it once was sufficient, I'd do that, but it does seem necessary to go in circles so that readers can see the same ideas repeatedly from different angles. I understand that this might give some readers a certain nausea, to which I would say, you probably shouldn't be reading my Substack, lol. The slogan is, in this house, we serve all the channels at once. It's only going to get more disorienting from here. Interesting. What do you do with all these job applications? I send them. Send them to the people who receive them, right? In this case, I got a tweet, right? Well, one of them came out of a tweet and the other was from LinkedIn, right? So I will record the video and send the resume, and on the resume, the first link on the resume will be my video, right? More or less. And yeah, I don't know. That's the idea, right? Or maybe I will like DM them. I will find the recruiter on LinkedIn, send the video to them, and yeah, something like that. Hi Pragnesh. Where are you from and what do you drive? /ride. We have a lot of people from India and Pakistan. Well, a lot. One left anymore already. I don't know. People keep going in and going out, so I don't know. I don't know how to drive. Do you have no bike either? Not a motorcycle or something like this? No. Okay, that's alright. Are you were from Hyderabad? No. Yes, Hyderabad. I do have a bicycle. Oh, okay. How is public transit in Hyderabad? YouTube. Hyderabad transit. What we can expect in upcoming videos. What the fuck? Sorry, my browser crashed. I hate my computer. Lately, it's so fucking bad.
The dance was actually meant for a different song. The dance style is Bakadi. It's a style.
Bus Rapid Transit, BRTS, proposed. So not yet. Okay, streetcar. How Hyderabad built India's second largest metro network. Nice. Okay. And the upcoming videos, I don't know. Check my channel. My lives are always like this. Always me repeating myself. Always me saying the same things. And I also talk about what do I want in life, costs of things, all of these things, places to go to, traveling, all of these things. Right? I talk about these things because that's what I want to do. I want to travel. I want to talk about things and all of that, right? And yeah, I don't know. And the videos that I upload, like regular videos, I upload what's going on in my month and then some random ideas that I think about, right? Joking about outcomes you don't want and all that. Talking about making videos. Wait. Here. Okay. Joking about outcomes. Talking about what you should make videos about. Talking about shows that I like. Talking about my life and making money and all of that. talking about memes, random thoughts on things, right? The random thoughts that I get while watching podcasts, thoughts on dating, and all of those things, maybe. Bye. It's a nice chit chat with you. Likewise, you're welcome to come again. I usually stream more or less at this hour, 1 hour from 4:30 to 4:30 my time. So yeah. And yeah, this is usually what I talk about. What about you, Pragnesh? What? I was going to ask a stupid question, like what can I expect from your future comments or nothing. But okay, I got it. I have subscribed to you. I support your channel. Thank you. You will be welcome in the future. And Pragnesh, where are you from? Thank you for the likes or whatever. I see like a little heart putting stuff out here, but India. Where in India? Yeah, I imagined, but well, maybe it was. But see, I see this thing. I'm not sure how it works, but nice. Where in India? Hyderabad as well. And what do you drive? Also a bicycle, like Chandrudu. PJ Techs and Gaming. Hello. Opa. How's it going? Gift City, bro. No idea what that is. Is it a real city? Like a city that's called Gift City. Gift City. Gujarat International Financial Tech City. Holy shit. Are you brothers? Do you have money? Ahmedabad. I didn't know about this city. Ahmedabad. Is this area Muslim or Hindu religion? What are you doing on stream? Right now I'm just talking to the people. Before I was applying to jobs, recording job applications. What do you drive? Are you also from India? PJ? I always ask these two things, by the way. The job applications that I was recording were for car companies, right? I want to work as a driver for those companies. That was the position, right? Those were the positions. I am a mechanical engineer, so yeah, even though these past years I have not been working or whatever, I don't know. I thought, fuck it, let's apply to those. Let's see if the bell rings and I get called for those positions. From which country are you? From Spain. From Madrid, close to Madrid. So I always ask the city, right? So what city are you from? I also say it, right? I don't have a problem saying it. Not from Madrid, but from a village, a bit far from Madrid, but in the Madrid area. What do you drive, Pragnesh? And also PJ? India is democratic country, so people are free to live in area they want, if they can afford it. Okay. Yeah, I guess China is different, right? In China, they don't let you live wherever. I am a college. Collage. I am a college student. I know, college. Nice. Does that mean that you don't drive? Or because some college students do drive. Is mechanical engineering worth it? I mean, I can't speak for India, right? I don't know. Like, I don't know how the industry is in India and all this. In Spain, for example, it's considered a relatively worth it degree because there are a lot of options, right? You have, like, there is trains, there is like HVAC systems, like air conditioning stuff, like industrial type shit, right? There is automotive, for example. Automotive is a big sector in Spain. There are a lot of things, right? So it's considered generally a useful career. I personally think it's less worth it than computers. Like, if you like computers, like I think that is what I should have done, right? I think I like cars too much, but I like them in like mentally, right? Mentally, I like cars, but in practice, I am all day on the computer, right? So I should have thought of it better, probably, and I should have studied computers, computer science or something like that, right? And then bought cars with the money from computers. I think that would have been the smart move. But no, I had to understand cars, right? I mean, on global scale, does being a mechanical engineer pay a lot? In Spain, it doesn't. In Spain, software pays more than engineering, I think. And, well, like, and globally, I don't know. If you get into the United States, I think mechanical engineering is decent, right? It can pay not more than software, but probably equivalent in the places where mechanical engineering is strong, right? But it's never too late to learn, right? Yeah. The first thing that I recorded was something for a tech company. Then the two other things were for the other thing. I don't know. But I also like cars, right? That's the problem. And there are some things that money can't buy, right? Money can't buy testing access, right? So being a test driver is appealing to me in that sense, right? Getting access to the new things, right? I don't know. Maybe this is controversial to say in India or something, right? But to me, the decision of what you are going to study should depend on what you like, right? It has to be a balance, right? What do you like and what can sustain your life, right? Well, framed in this way, right? It's like, what do you like, and also what will allow you to do what you like. Damn, you be doing YouTube for 14 years. Regularly, not sure, but yeah, my account is 14 years old, I think. Crazy, right? 2010, 2011. Yep. I was doing videos with a PSP that time with my brother. True, I wanted to be an aerospace engineer, but ended up taking electronics. I worked in aerospace. I was a mechanical engineer, but I got an internship at an aerospace company here, and I didn't like it a lot. Actually, I talked about it in the PowerPoint that you showed before, applying to the company. I talked about it. So yeah, this is a slide from the company that I worked for, and basically I was in research and development, and this was a consulting company for Airbus, right? So they were doing this kind of hybrid aerospace things, right? The problem was that because it was research and development, it was like super early in the process, so it was annoying. How old are you? I'm 26. I'm 27 this year. But like 27, it sounds old, even to me, but it's not that old. Right? I actually wanted to serve in ISRO. What is that? Indian Special something? ISRO. Indian Space Research Organization. Oh, like Indian NASA. Nice. There are news of good shit being built. I am 17 this year. Where in India were you from? Gift city was Pragnesh, right? Yes. I am 17 this year, lol. Yeah. In 10 years, we'll be 27. And maybe you don't feel so far away from when you... Actually, when I was 17... See, when I was 17, I knew I wanted to do mechanical engineering. Right? I didn't even consider other things. I had just mechanical engineering, let's do it. I didn't consider options. There were 3 degrees that I could have applied. In my country, the way it works, it's like you get a list on the computer, right? And you have to select different degrees, right? And you can put up to 20. I put 3. First, mechanical engineering. Second, mechanical engineering in a different university. Third, video game design. And yeah, I knew I was going to get into mechanical engineering, right? I didn't think I was going to get into the video game design. I put it like, I don't know, just in case. Hyderabad, also from Hyderabad. Interesting. Well, I have exam tomorrow and I am here talking with a random guy on YouTube. Lol. I don't know. I think... I don't know. I was going to say something smart sounding, like in 10 years you will remember talking to a smart guy on YouTube, but you won't remember the exam or something. But it's false. Like sometimes there are some exams that you remember forever, and there are some conversations that you remember forever. So, did you ever regret your decision? I'm not sure. I don't there is this, like, people always say this, right? People always say, no, I don't regret anything, right? Because everything that I have done takes me to where I am today, right? And I agree, right? I obviously agree with that as well. But I also have regrets, right? I do have regrets. I regret some things. For example, now I was applying to these companies for test driver. I could have done this right after I finished my degree, right? Or maybe if I had had that as a motivation, I would have finished my degree way earlier. But, so, I don't know. Do I regret it? It's hard to regret something in that sense, in that convoluted way, right? But, yeah, it is a regret I have. Or, for example, studying mechanical engineering instead of, for example, I remember a conversation with my drawing teacher, right? I had a drawing teacher. And, well, on school, right? The school has like a subject that is drawing, technical drawing. And I remember that he asked me something, like he asked me, oh, where are you going to study? And I said, yeah, mechanical engineering, right? And he said something like, oh, where? And I told him the school. Or he told me the school. It's the Embajadores school, because Embajadores is like the street in Madrid where the school is, right? And he knew that what the school was about and all of that, right? And he tried to give me some kind of advice or something, like, I don't know, oh, I think you are too theoretical for this kind of practical matters or something like that, right? For engineering, for example. And I was like, I don't know, I didn't ignore it, but I think he was right, right? I think he was right he read me right, and I think he was right in that sense. that if I had, I don't know, been more curious to what he had to say, I probably would have maybe found out a better avenue for my talents, you could say, right? I maybe would have gone into computer science, for example, because computer science is more theoretical, you could say. It's more abstract, right? It's dealing with abstractions. And I think if I had been enlightened by that moment, I would have maybe gone differently. How much do you make? I don't make anything. That's why I am applying into jobs, right? That's why I was recording job applications, because I don't make anything. Then how are you surviving? I live with my parents. I am 27 years old, living with my parents. That's, 26 for the moment. But when I'm 27, I'm going to still live with my parents. Right? I'm 27 in, 4 months. Really unlikely that I will get hired by these positions I am applied to. Well, maybe I get... Actually, maybe when I'm 27, I am not living with my parents anymore. But, yeah. Yeah, living with my parents. And for, how do you say caprichos? Capricho in English. Capricious. Whim, caprice, fancy, quirk, freak, mood. Cravings, yeah, and for whims or cravings or something like this, I have some savings, right? I have some cryptocurrencies type savings, and I have, Lol, no need to be ashamed of living with parents. All of Indians live with their parents. Yeah. Do you have brothers or siblings? Do you have siblings? You are 17 years old, you say? Nah. You are an only child then. Is it common? I don't know, for some reason I thought of this stereotype of Indian people have a lot of children or something. I don't know. Like in Southeast Asia or that part, people have more children than here. No, lol. Yeah, I guess maybe in the country, right? Maybe in the countryside or whatever. Where do you live? You said Hyderabad, but what kind of building do you live in? You may have thought it due to our population. Yeah, actually, that makes sense. Yeah, not only the population, but also the population growth, right? The curve. India population curve. No. I think that will put me the curve, right? Yeah, see, if you were 17, you were born around here, right? The increase, it's there have been 100, it's literally like this. It's like this, literally. Well, like this, like this, like this. Some people in your class have to have a lot of brothers. Or sisters, or siblings in general. But yeah, this curve, tasa de fecundidad. Yeah, right now the average is 2. So if you're at 1, if your mom is at 1, someone in your class has to be at 3. I live in the core Hyderabad, which is developed a lot, but you can see for pictures of high-tech city, and you can see the place I live. Actually, most people in India have 2 kids. Yeah, here, that seems to be true. Back when you were born, 2005, it was around 3, right? 2006, 2.7, 2007, 2.7, decreasing fastly, though. Well, fastly, decreasing fast. High-tech city. Nice. A lot of hotels. Yeah, so you maybe live in one of these apartments like this, right? Something similar. Imagine that this is literally your house. I have, coincidentally, it's literally your house, and I'm looking literally at you right now. Hello. It's called what? Silicon Valley of Hyderabad. Interesting. How many people are there in Hyderabad? Hyderabad población. 10 million people. Holy fuck. Deloitte. A friend who works there. The streets are interesting, right? It's like the buildings look like decent and they look interesting, but then the streets are all like barely paved. Well, I guess this is the bad part. Well, not the bad part, but like the. If you go here, right, in the actual high-tech city, the streets are paved and all that. It's interesting. Look at images in Google. Yeah, actually, yeah, maybe 2 years have changed a lot, right? Hyderabad high-tech city. Experience Singapore in India. What's this building? Why is everyone photographing it? Is it like a mall or some company office? What are these? Cyber City. Marina Skies. Are these built already? Do you know where these are? Damn. This looks like a nice area. On average, so software employee there makes 3,000 euros per month. That's decent, right? 3,000 euros per month is decent even in Spain. Eh? That's decent money. In software in Spain, you can get higher, but you start lower. And my parents have high expectations on me too. Lol. Good luck. Sometimes high expectations is good. Sometimes it's not, but anyways, need to sleep. Have exam tomorrow. It was nice chatting with you. Okay, good luck. Good luck with your exam. If you come here tomorrow, I will ask you how was your exam. Hope you find a job and succeed in life. Hope you too succeed in life, my friend. And you meet your parents' expectations and you exceed them. Goodbye. I'm quitting stream as well. I'm closing stream. Thank you for being here yourself and all the other people who showed up. Goodbye.